Morning, Rabotai, Erev Shabbat Shalom. There are certain situations, like we said, that Chazara will be asur on Shabbat. For instance, let's say it's a liquid food, and the temperature of the food has dropped under Yad Soleded Bo, which we said, according to Maran Zechron Bracha, is about 175 Fahrenheit. If it drops under that, even though it's still warm, according to Ashkenazim, Chazara would still be okay. But according to Maran, once it's under Yad Soleded Bo, and it's a liquid food, you can't return it anymore to the blech or to the plateau. Nevertheless, there are several ways that it still will be mutar to get it back on, although maybe not by yourself. Number one, the halacha is that even in situations, let's say by a liquid food that's under Yad Soleded Bo, even though you can't put it back on the plateau or on the blech, you're allowed to ask a goy. You're allowed to ask a goy to put it back on directly. And the reason for that is that it's a machloket the poskim. Many poskim say that there's no bishul after something's already been cooked, even if it's a liquid food. That's the opinion of the Rambam, Rashba, Ran. And therefore, the poskim write that anything that is subject to a machloket, you're allowed to ask a goy to do befirush. So again, you can take a fully cooked soup out of the fridge and put it and ask the goy to put it directly on the plateau on Shabbat, completely mutar. Now, another thing is that there's a tshuva in Yabi Omer Chelik Yod where Maran Zechron Bracha discusses what happens if you have a plateau on a timer. It says, let's say the plateau is on a timer and right now it's off. You want to put the liquid that's on the Yad Soleded Bo on the plateau when it's off, knowing that it's going to turn on later, whether it's a few minutes, a few hours, it doesn't matter. There's a machloket. Hagon Chaim Tzion doesn't allow it, but in Yabi Omer, Maran Zechron Bracha says it is completely mutar. He brings several reasons to be mekel by a liquid food, and therefore that's another way for a person to heat up even something liquid on Shabbat. Once again, setting the timer on the plateau to turn on at a later time. For instance, it happens many times Shabbat morning. You have something liquid and you took it off already on Friday night. You want to put it back on Shabbat morning. So you have the plateau being off on the timer. You put the thing on the pot on the plateau when it's off. Turns on a later time. Ledat Maran Zechron Bracha, it's going to be mutar. Yom Tov and Shabbat Shalom.